What's going on, LEGO Maniacs? It's Ty, the LEGO guy here, and today we're going back to the Lone Ranger theme and taking a look at the Comanche Camp. That's set 79107. It had 161 pieces, 3 minifigs, retailed for 20 US, and it came out in 2013. Now nowadays this set's going for 33 new or 26 used. So we're gonna get into its positives and its negatives. I have a lot to say about that, but we're gonna get into it. I honestly love any of the Wild West or Native American type themes. And yeah, so this is gonna be good. We're gonna really break this one down, but enough talk, let's get right into it. And to start this review off, let's actually just take a look at this little canoe that's included. Nice looking. It's just a really good design, well-designed piece on LEGO's part. There's literally nothing going on. However, I do quite like it. It would make for a great candidate for Does the Boat Float? Let's now move on to the next thing that's included. Now, it's this awesome looking little weapons rack. Now, I have to say, I think that's awesome that they included something like this. However, the fact that the Comanche don't have like personalized shield like the Native American sets from the 90s is kind of a letdown. Not gonna lie, I wish it did include that. But all in all, nice looking small little builds. Let's now take a look at the next build that actually has a feature to it. And here it is. So I actually have really mixed feelings about this build in particular. Let's just give you guys a 360 view of it. It just seems like a lot of pieces for something that does not look all that great. It's not bad, however, let's just show you the feature. So you slam on this, and it shoots out all these little scorpions. So kind of cool. However, did it really need to include that? I don't know. Like, I would have much rather have a little bit more landscape to this set, maybe a totem pole or something. However, it's not the end of the world. I do think it looks quite good still. It's just, yeah, I mean, I guess the feature's okay if you're a kid and you want to like drop a guy and a bunch of scorpions. But all in all, it is what it is. It's not bad, it's just not great. Now we've moved on to the teepee. So I'll give you guys a 360 view of this. Now this is where the set starts to actually get kind of good. However, this is a plastic teepee, and it's gonna get a knock for that because the 90s Native American sets actually gave us cloth teepees, and I think they worked much, much better. However, this one still has some nice printing on it. I do like the fact that you can also open it up, just like the 90s one, to get to the interior. However, let's just open this up, and you guys can kind of see what's going on inside. It shows a nice looking little fireplace and a fish. So all in all, nice set. It's not perfect by any means. There's definite areas for improvement. However, I think it's a decent set. It's just not the best. What we're gonna do now is take a look at the minifigs. Here we have the 3 minifigs that are included. So on the far left, we got the Lone Ranger. In the middle, we have Red Knee, who's my favorite minifig out of this set. And on the far right, we have Tonto. I always get a kick out of the Lone Ranger just because he's kind of like Batman, covering up his eyes. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like his jacket as well. In the middle, we have Red Knee, and I absolutely love this minifig. I love his torso printing, his leg printing, his face printing. I love his bull helmet. Like, it just looks fantastic. And then on the right, we got Tonto. So I'll just show you guys his torso a little bit better. He's actually a good minifig. He's just overused. Like, he's in absolutely everything. And he actually has nice headgear as well. I like the fact that he has a bird on his head, just because, I mean, he's Tonto, right? Then let's just flip her around. Give you guys that 360 view. Love this. Look, Red Knee is just such an awesome looking minifig. I absolutely love his hat or his headgear. It just looks phenomenal. And the interesting thing too is, both Tonto, he has a scared face, and Red Knee has a scared face as well. So they both got back face printing. Love these minifigs. At least I love the middle minifig. I just feel that Tonto and the Lone Ranger are just overused, and I really would appreciate it if they just gave us 2 more Native American minifigs in this set, 2 more Comanche minifigs, instead of Tonto and the Lone Ranger. But yeah, those are the 3 minifigs that are included. Let's now get into the end of the review and get my final thoughts. Well guys, that was my review. Do hope you enjoyed it. Honestly, looking at this model, it's not a bad set. I actually think
you get good value for it. However, the plastic teepee, I'm just not a fan of that. If you look at the 90s Native American sets, we always had cloth teepees like we talked about, so that's a knock on this set. The other thing, why do we have to have another Lone Ranger and Tonto? Why couldn't they just give us 3 Native Americans? I think that would have been a lot better than just one. Like literally Tonto and the Lone Ranger are in almost every single set, and I just get kind of sick of that. What my point is with this set is I think it's actually decent. It's not a bad model. I just think it could have been so much better if they would have given us 3 Native Americans, at least 2, because it is a camp, right? This is where the Comanche lived, and if they gave us a cloth teepee. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this. If you agree, if you disagree, any areas you think they could maybe improve on it. If you own this set, it's not a bad set, it just could have been so much more, is basically why I have an issue with this model. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. But if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing and click that bell so you're notified for any future Wild West, Cowboy, Native American sets we do on the channel. I really like this theme, Lone Ranger, Wild West, and we tend to do a lot of them. But yeah, that's all I got for you again. But thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.